my gosh, it's been so long!
Wow, that was a really long break, but we are back. I'm sorry that it took me so long to kind of get my act together. We had a couple family things that went on, and then I kind of just lost my soaping mojo, and now I'm completely back, completely refocused, and ready to crank out those soap videos. One of the biggest things I am asked to film is how I package my products, and as I have about 350 cupcakes and about 600 bars of soap and bath bomb cupcakes and cream and sugar scrubs to kind of package up within the next couple of days, I thought now would be a perfect time to show you guys what I do. Of course, there's like 100 different methods that you can use to package up your soaps, but the good thing about mine is that you can use it for both melt and pour and cold process, because when you do a melt and pour soap, when it's exposed to the air, there's a greater chance of it getting those little beads of sweat and stuff. So they need to have a really airtight seal around the soap so it doesn't cry. I'm not a graphics designer. I'm not really up to speed on the whole design process. I just kind of throw together in GIMP 2.6 what I think looks amazing. So I'm just going to show you guys just a little bit of everything. Woo, let's get started. Alrighty, the first thing I'm gonna show you is my soap packaging. These are some of my Christmas soaps and some of my best sellers here. And as you can see, I've already shrink wrapped them. So this is what I do. I take a 6x6 little baggie here, and it's already sealed up on one side. All I have to do is stick my soap in the baggie, like so, just like this, and then I put it on this side of the heat sealer, hold it for about 2 seconds, and then take this little thing off. Sometimes this comes off by itself, sometimes I have to cut it off with my scissors. Either way, it really only takes one swipe for these really tall ones. If I have a shorter bar, I might push this up to the very top and take this bottom off as well, but most of the time I can do it with just one punch. Here's a bath bomb cupcake. So cute, I love these. These are my peppermint candy bath bomb cupcakes. Do the same thing, put one in these little 6-inch baggie here, and I just do one little punch here for about 2 seconds. Now you can see this one didn't come off, so I'm going to cut this off. Just like this. Okay, so that's ready to go. It looks a little funny, I know. And then I take my heat seal gun that I got from Amazon. I actually have 2 of these. This is the Wagner. Let's see if I can find I'm not finding any numbers, folks. So my heat gun is from Amazon, and don't worry, I will leave you a link below. And then my heat sealer right here was also about 20-25 bucks, and I got that from eBay. Really good investment that lasts a really long time. And then of course, you know, if something breaks, most of the time it's on this thing, and it's just because this band on the inside right here has snapped and you just need a replacement, and those things are really cheap as well. So let me show you what it looks like to seal it. First of all, I always put on gloves because my hands get hot way too fast, and yeah, fashion. I've put this on the lowest setting now, and I start on the top of my bars here. And then, after I've done the top, I work around the side, just like this, la 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 la. Then I kind of smush down those edges a little bit. You have to be really careful with these little baggies because they are rather delicate. They will tear if you get it too hot. So this is what the bath bombs end up looking like. Now let's show you a soap bar. I put these rather flat. I start on the front. I always do the front first, and then I do the back, and then I do the top. Sometimes you have to go back over the other sides. If it was really airtight in there, there's going to be a little bit of extra room. You'll probably have to poke a really small hole. If you get a little hole on the side, I never worry about that, and let me tell you why. Because most people like to sniff their bars while it's still in the packaging, and when they have a little hole on the side, then you can just, you know, and you can sniff right through it. So it's actually kind of convenient if you pop a little hole on the side, so don't worry about that. So here's what this looks like. Here's what this looks like. Now, it's a little different for my jars here. Here's one of my Christmas Spirit Cream and Sugar Scrubs. And I have these little shrink bands that I get from Wholesale Supplies Plus. and I stick it right over the top until there's like this teeny tiny little edge around the rim. Then I take this, put your gloves on. I'm not gonna use it for the demonstration, but put your gloves on. And you just go around it and it seals on the little jar here. There we go. Fabulous. So it doesn't cover the whole entire jar, it just covers the lid so that someone would know whether or not it's been opened. As far as labels go, how do you like that nail polish right there? Real classy. As far as labels go, this is kind of what they look like. I print these off on like a full-size sheet of label paper. I get those from Online Labels in sets of 100 or 250, and then I can fit about 21 of these little things on here. So there's my logo, and then here's, you know, the name and the Artisan Soap Bar, and then, you know, you just peel this off and stick it on there. For the ingredients, it looks like this. It has all the ingredients right here. It has my little stuff right here, all the social media I'm on, and some warnings here down at the bottom because, you know, you don't want some little kid like eating this or something. And then for the cream and sugar scrubs, they look exactly the same except for I print these on weatherproof labels. If you can't splurge on anything else, for goodness sake, splurge on weatherproof labels, because sugar scrubs are, you know, used in your bathtub and stuff, and it's very disappointing whenever you get a handmade product like this and then you put it in the shower and the ink runs. I just find that's really unprofessional. And they are a little bit pricey, but I find that it's just very much worth the extra money to have your label stay nice and fresh in the shower for however long your customer can use it. So this is what it looks like once it's been stuck on the jar, and then this one is on the back, and then of course you put the little slidey label thing on top. Here's a different example of another label I have had in the past that I just created. I made them a little bit smaller. I thought that too much of my bar was being covered up. This is what it looks like on the shrink wrapped bar, and here is what the ingredient and information on the back looks like. Now for bath bomb cupcakes, the packaging is a little bit different. I put a little bitty sticker right here, and then one with all of the ingredients and information on the bottom. So once completed, it's going to end up looking like this. This is the name of the bath bomb. It says bath bomb cupcake on it. And then it has all of my little information here on the bottom. The last type of soap that I wrap are these little bars, and I've actually changed the way I do these. I've actually started putting this right here so that you can see the top of the bar, and then it has the ingredients and information on the bottom. Now, again, like I said before, you can wrap stuff a lot of different ways. There's soap boxes, and there's, you know, you can take actually something that's really cool. If you have a round soap, you can take a coffee filter and kind of bend all the stuff in and put a little label on it. I will leave all the links to the things that I use below. I think Online Labels is pretty much the best place to get label things because you can literally buy one sheet of label paper, which I haven't been able to find another company that was willing to do that. When I was first starting out and only needed like 7 sheets of stuff, that's a really odd number. You know, they don't normally sell packs of stuff like that. But Online Labels, you can purchase any quantity of any sheet that you want. They also have lots of coupons and stuff that they do. As far as the shrink wrap stuff, it really kind of depends on what you're buying for and also how much you want to buy. So I get mine on eBay and I buy them in packages of like 2,000 of the little 6x6 shrink wrap bags. But you know, some people might not need that much, and therefore it might just be cheaper for you to get them, say, from like Wholesale Supplies Plus and put them in with the rest of your order. I don't know, you'll have to do your little cost analysis on that one. I hope you guys found this really entertaining and helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below, and let me know if you'd like to see more videos like this. You know, if you thought, you know, I told you enough information about the stuff that I do. I hope very much to see you guys next time. I have some big fat news that I need to share with you, but I can't do it yet. But you guys are gonna be so happy, and it's such a big deal. Well, y'all are just gonna have to stay tuned because it's not quite ready yet. So until next time, adieu and bye for now.